All right, friends. So now that we've watched the videos, we're going to think about what is a contraction. So remember that a contraction is a shortened form of a word. In a contraction, an apostrophe takes the place of the missing letters. Did you know that don't is a shortened word for do not? What are some other contractions? Let's look here. Is not turns to isn't. So I eliminate the O, and in the O's place, I add an apostrophe, right? I am turns to I'm. Could not turns to couldn't. They are changed to their. I have changes to I've. So when we eliminate those words, that apostrophe goes in the place of those letters. Okay? We got to make sure that we put the apostrophe in the correct part. Possessives. So apostrophes can help us with contractions, but they also help us form special words called possessives. Possessive is a word that shows something belongs to someone or something. So an apostrophe and an S is used to form possessives. So when the noun is singular, I can add an apostrophe S to show that something belongs to somebody. So here's an example. Sam's book. So the book belongs to Sam. And I show that by adding an apostrophe S because Sam is just one person. But what happens if our noun is plural? That means more than one. It already has an S. So if it has an S because it's plural, the only thing I'd have to add is an apostrophe at the end of the word. So this says the dog's bones. So dogs is plural, so I don't have to add an apostrophe S because it already has an S. All I have to do is add an apostrophe at the end of the word to show that the bones belongs to the dogs. So I'm going to practice for you. And what I would love for you to do is have some sort of whiteboard or a piece of paper because you're going to be able to rewrite sentences. But I want you to practice writing the sentence on a piece of paper and then transferring it to your Google form. So in the first sentence, they want me to rewrite the sentence and use the correct contraction. So the sentence says, please do not close the door. So how can I rewrite the sentence and make the contraction that is underlined? So please do not close the door. What contraction does do not make? So I am going to give you guys an anchor chart. So on your anchor chart, you're going to see here. So do not, remember, goes with don't. So here's that contraction here, don't. So D-O-N apostrophe T. So what I'm going to do is go back to my part, and I'm going to rewrite the sentence on my piece of paper first. So please don't close the door. So now that I've wrote it right on my paper, now I can type it into my Google form. Please don't close the door. In possessive sentences, you're going to tell how, or you're going to rewrite the sentence by showing the possessive in the sentence. So this says, the house that belongs to John is nearby. So what is my noun in the sentence? It's John and house. But the house belongs to who? John. So how can I rewrite the sentence to show that the house belongs to John? So I'm going to say John apostrophe S, John's house is nearby. So you're rewriting the part that is underlined to show the possessive. Okay. Once I've wrote it on my piece of paper, I'm able to type it here in the Google form. So John's house is nearby. So you're going to get some practice. And with your practice, with the contractions, you're going to first read the sentence, decide which word is the contraction, and then rewrite the sentence with the correct contraction. For the possessives, you're going to identify the noun, identify what belongs to the noun, rewrite the sentence with the possessive, add apostrophe S, or add an apostrophe after the S if it is already plural. So here you're going to rewrite the sentence with the correct contraction. You are going to be late. So you're turning you are into a contraction and rewriting your sentence here. Okay? Here, you're going to make this sentence a possessive. So it says, I gave him the book that belongs to Kate. So how can I make this part of the sentence possessive? So you'll keep this part of the sentence. You'll say, I gave him blank, and then fill out the sentence by adding either apostrophe S or S apostrophe. All right. Good luck. And then I'll see you for your exit ticket.